De momento, nada, bienvenidos a un directo más. Vamos a continuar con Guerra al Bebé. Y más tardecito vemos el tráiler de The Witcher 4. Podemos ver el que ya salió hace un tiempo y el que salió hoy.
With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Tirnalia. There they found Eredin's viceroy, Gels. Gels had been a loyal subject of the Alder folk's previous king.
Hoy vamos a solo a parchar, algo relajado, como hacer cositas varias. Y la otra semana, sí, todo es posible. Le dedico lunes y martes para terminar la historia principal. Entra a la juguetería. Oh. Ok, no me acuerdo. What?
Let's talk later. Let's find Detlef. We're close. I can feel it.
Veo amarillísima.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, Detlef, I'm coming for you. A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Me gustaría saber más de los vampiros en este mundo.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
Esa dinámica de ellos dos me encanta.
He here? Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Esos muñequitos colgados son los mismos que están en todos los protagonistas de Destino Final. En las habitaciones de Destino Final de los protagonistas están todos esos muñequitos.
Even if he's not here, surely he's left behind some clue to the whereabouts.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
Oh. Carta para el tendero. Durante mucho tiempo les he pedido a mis padres que me compren un juguete. Mamá siempre se lamenta y dice que no tenemos dinero. Papá se enfada cuando le pregunto cuándo va a ganar dinero y una vez casi me pega. Mis amigas tienen juguetes muy bonitos. Laura tiene un osito de peluche y Michelle tiene una muñeca de pelo dorado que le puedes peinar con un peine de verdad. Temo que nunca voy a tener ningún juguete y por eso te escribo. Macy Tendero. Quería escribirte esta carta desde hace tiempo, pero antes no sabía escribir. Ahora ya sí sé. Si tienes un juguete bonito que no quiera ningún niño, yo lo cuidaré. Estará feliz conmigo. No te rías de mí, por favor. Oh my God, esto es muy triste. Sé que soy pequeña, pero también sé que los juguetes no están vivos de verdad. Solo viven en nuestra imaginación. Bueno, ¿qué más da? Lo querría mucho. Ok, esto me deprimió. Maldita sea todo.
Somebody fixed this recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Oh, same. Same, Regis o Regis.
No dust mark. moved this here recently.
Bitch, what the fuck, ¿por qué me empujas?
Nice little trinket. Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys.
What?
Somebody fixed this recently.
Okay.
Attic, let's go.
Oh, who the fuck?
So this is his nest. Need to look around.
Carta sospechosa.
Detlef Vander Eritane, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renowed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure, your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlef killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Detlef have any enemies?
Indeed, Detlef gains foes occasionally, but
Tan raro estos vampiros como tan amables, como tan bien comportados,
it would have to be someone
como su motivo es
well know.
no es dañino.
Detlef yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renowed?
His one-time lover.
Y que alguien logre chantajear a un vampiro tan poderoso.
With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came round to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Why do you think that?
Amo lo perfecta que sea la imagen.
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping. In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off perhaps by a bout of Detlef's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Detlef have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Detlef is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Detlef ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renowed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find.
Así iba a decir, si era de su propia manada, lo conocía bien y sabía cómo armó un plan.
Renowed did abandon him that time. Looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals.
Como usan el nombre de Jennifer como si nada.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Oh my god, qué odioso, Geralt.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more. No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently. Nice little trinket.
Nothing to say.
Indeed. Not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Estoy escuchando la canción.
Tools were used recently. Dettlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Oh my god. A ver. Cartas que detallan los objetivos de la bestia.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count de Lacroix.
Dettlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter, all of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite, rare mineral, pretty much found only in
Nazaire, but I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either, especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Los dos como se echan vainazo.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Dettlaff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Dettlaff's innocence, clearly.
Not how I'd put it. Doubt it's how the Duchess will see it either.
I trust you to convince her. And then...
What? Go on, don't be shy. See you've got it all figured out, including the grin I gotta wear.
It's a rather bold plan, but... Were we to find Renowed, we would strip the blackmailers of their hold on Dettlaff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot.
Pero sí, debe ser más poderoso que Deathlock.
Searching for his lover.
Oh my god.
I shall convince him to stay his hand.
Digamos, supongo físicamente.
I'll await him here.
Y ya peleamos contra Deathlock. Y nos fue mal.
He'll listen.
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Dettlaff and I both.
Debo admitir que esta historia me ha gustado. Me ha parecido muy interesante. Aviso de desahucio. Debido al impago del alquiler del local usado por fines comerciales, el Tribunal Administrativo de Beauclair ordena al arrendatario Alric de Samp desalojar el local en el plazo de 7 días. El incumplimiento de este aviso de desahucio conllevará la imposición de una pena de privacidad de libertad al deudor. De una pena de privación, yo sí dije, eso no suena bien, de privación de libertad al deudor. La duración de la condena será determinada por el Tribunal de Deudas. Borracha. Hola, mija. Oh my god. Mira ese cielo, qué hermoso. Gallina. Ana Henrietta. Borracho. Oh my god, cerdo. Perro. Me causa gracia. Borracha. Meretrix. ¿Qué putas es Meretrix? O es nombre. Quiero buscar. Si sale algo. Oh my god, sí. Oh my god. Meretrix, Meretrix. Oh, y ahí va con su Meretrixetsco. Perro. Ve, pero estamos en la calle de las Meretrices. O como se llame. Una cariñosa. Ajá, exactamente. Meretriz. Se llaman también. Hueputa, tan lejos. Bitch, me metí mal, la puta madre. Oh, noble. Guardia, leer. Bitch, what the fuck? Amo todas esas esculturas. Para que Geralt diga piertote un locomotor y se paren a pelear. Hueputa. Move along, bitch. Y no, yo quiero ser bien bebé. Bueno, no, yo me imagino que con la historia. No, no importa. A witcher. The Witcher a veces me hace recordar, me hace extrañar Assassin's Creed, Odisea, específicamente. Me dan unas ganas de volverlo a jugar. A veces, no siempre. Mira qué hermoso. Mira qué hermoso. Qué lindo, la madre. Qué juego tan lindo. Bitch, pude haber hecho perfectamente y fácilmente un viaje rápido, pero no, a ella le gusta complicarse. ¡Mira! ¡Ah! ¡Qué lindo, qué lindo, qué lindo! Bitch girl. Okay. No, aquí dentro de la ciudad no puede correr. No sé por qué. Me imagino que cosas del DLC. ¡Ah! Mira la bebé. Garo, Garo, ya ni sé cómo pronunciar.
You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster and you returned with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Bitch.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem?
Yes, bitch.
Too much for a witcher?
Usted no fue capaz.
But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight.
Ay, qué
Arm yourself with
pendejo.
apple garlic and
Ay,
drive a stake through its heart.
ay, me cae mal.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention, only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Oh my god.
Creatures like this one.
Wait.
Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason.
Ay, odio a este hijo de puta. Me parece bebé, pero me cae
What
mal.
do you intend to do?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Tja, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
Bitch.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Venga, porque se calmó así como de la nada.
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha!
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free, or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
Oh my god.
Wine is sacred.
El sommelier va a oler solo la gota y ya vas a ver.
Stains therefrom. They are stains from a
Qué arrecho ese sommelier.
Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Oh wow, súper rápido.
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes.
No confío en
It
este,
was
tampoco.
Sang Retour. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue.
Odio cómo hace.
Clarity high. It's simple. Saint Real, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Revello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Saint Real was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Saint Real. Never heard of it.
It's highly
Esta historia
unlikely
está muy
that we have a
buena.
chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Saint Real, it is Saint Real. We must ride to Castel Revello at once. Discover what has happened.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
Oh my god,
It
este
pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Bitch, usas el mismo nombre.
Witcher, are you ready?
Vamos.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Quiero verla cómo se viste. Oh my god, arrecha. Ay, ay, amo esto. Ella me cae bien. A ver, ¿qué se viene, Dios mío? Ok. Sí.
Have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Oh, a Regis le va a tocar. Espero que a Guerra no le vaya a tocar matar a Regis o Regis, como se llame. O que Regis le toque matar a Deathlaf por defender a Geralt de nuevo.
Hunters have attacked the wagon. We must help.
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this. Back, you beast! Begone!
Se ve muy oscuro.
Save us!
Damn.
Back, you beast! Begone!
Holy shit.
Save us! Back, you beast! Begone!
¿Son solo dos?
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were
Thank you.
fortunate we happened
You
by.
saved our lives.
Hooray!
Se ve súper oscuro. Oh my god.
That's it, Roach.
Me dejaron esos sapoperros. Pingüilín, ¿qué más? ¿Cómo estás? Carechimbas. Maté a esas panteras y me dejan abandonada. Oh my god. Todo bien, aquí parchando con Geralt. Más tarde vamos a ver qué es lo que salió de The Witcher 4.
You call that escorting her illustrious highness? What were you thinking?
Captain, this is not the time for such complaints. As for you, Witcher, next time keep close.
Bitch, ellos fueron los que se alejaron.
De la Tour. We did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust her illustrious highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
Shut the
That
fuck
won't
up.
be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
This is an inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
And who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
Bitch, I'm the Witcher.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Ay, la adoro.
Of course, your grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about San Real?
I am at your service.
The San Real. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Oh,
Like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation.
ay, amo como la muestran a ella merodeando por ahí.
Personally, and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Sonreal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Y amo como muestran los
Master
tacones.
Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But
Silence! And listen.
Oh my
I
god.
shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is this Sonreal stored?
in the main cellar around the corner, I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
El otro se queda. con él, ¿verdad?
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Y la adoro.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Lee el registro. Okay.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Ervelous. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. With good taste.
Qué pena su majestad, pero me voy a llevar estos vinitos por si acaso.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
¿Cómo será él en la serie de Witcher de Henry Cavill? Debe ser muy atractivo, encantador. No rozando el mismo de Henry Cavill, pero sí debe ser muy atractivo el actor. Como para atraer la mirada, pero no para que compita con Henry Cavill. Me pregunto, debe ser algo así, sino que porquerías.
Got Pomino over here.
¿Tú te la viste o no? Sí, ¿y tú qué crees? Debe ser una persona muy atractiva. Pero debe ser el atractivo diferente al de Henry Cavill, porque obviamente es un papucho Henry Cavill. Pero
Sonreal. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
pero debe atraer a mucha mirada. Wait, what? Ok. Hoy veo el juego muy oscuro.
Sonreal. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
De que atrae, no te escucho, no te leo muy convencido. Como es ok, no debe ser ok, debe ser bastante atractivo.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. Hear a hollow thud. We will have found what we seek.
A ver.
This one's full too. Full. This one's full too. Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of sangria? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready.
Oh my god, vamos a hacer cata de vinos, amo. Es uno que, ok, wait, me dio curiosidad. The Witcher, The Witcher, el origen, ¿se llama el origen de la sangre? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Ok, es este. A ver. Wait, what? A ver. Sí, porque debe ser un hombre muy atractivo. Pero obviamente la competencia con Geralt. O sea, debe ser un hombre atractivo. Pero no debe tener la misma nivel. O sea, la misma vibra que Geralt. A eso me refiero. Joy Batley. Ay, no me jodas. Fuck. Ok. Uy, si así se ve en la serie, si esta imagen es de la serie, yikes. Uy, espero que esto no sea de la serie. No, parce, esto no puede ser de la serie. No. No lo puedo creer. Ok. No es un hombre feo, pero no. Ese no es Jaskier o Dandelion o como sea. No, parce. En fin, continuemos con The Witcher. Guardemos por si acaso. Creo que toca hacer espita. Wait, what?
Ready.
Step aside.
Can you fucking...
So,
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good.
This one is good.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
could have gone sour while watching.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master
Pudo haber
Fabrice.
estado envenenada también. Así que muy rela ella haciendo eso.
Master Fabricio, I am very
Disappointed.
But your grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
Ugh, tan intimidante.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sorial. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own?
La adoro.
I shall tell you everything if you agree to show me mercy.
Who do you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Cintrin aristocrat at court.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, your grace, you must forgive me.
Wine itself, how'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men, the kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Cintrian Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
Me siento muy mal por él.
We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Ahora, ¿cómo van a hacer esto, ese grandioso vino? Porque, bueno, le servirá a ella, pero no sé.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal. Relax. Now we wait.
Esos son ladrones X.
Our favorite vintner. It's not him.
Oh my god. Qué mierdero, marica.
Not good.
Oh! Holy shit. ¿Alguien más sigue? Oh my god. Can you fucking... Oh my god, no lo quemó. What? Queda uno nomás. Y este sapo perro.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
at your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Don't need to like each other. Just gotta do our jobs.
If that's how you wish to treat it. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Not at all surprised. Expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
The master's eye fattens the calf. You're beginning to understand that, I see. This
Y la adoro.
prisoner
Esta me está encantando, maldita. Qué buen personaje escribieron acá. De momento está siendo un gran personaje ella.
Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you? His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother. Once again, who sent you? Your nun's lover. They call him...
Wait. If he doesn't wish to speak, he needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no!
No se vaya a tirar.
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Bitch, I'll kill you.
Worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out. The Centurion. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered a man for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Centurion. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Let's go to town.
Pensé que iba a revisar los cuerpos para ver si había alguna nota o algo. Esta mujer.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Iba a poner la primera vez, pero mejor
Down
no.
to business. You learn anything?
I will start at the beginning. The port warehouse where the wine was delivered. We identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
Mandragora. Amo.
The Mandragora. What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
¿Ella ha estado ahí? ¿O simplemente la han contado?
Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful.
Oh, ella lo está haciendo muy...
The crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
muy, ¿cómo se dice? Muy,
In that sort of company, the Witcher could
no
use my
privado, sino
Where's the event going to be held?
encubierto,
Mandragora always assembles at the same place.
y muy
A residence in
espionaje.
Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don
Bueno,
the
se sabe, es obvio porque ella es la que manda ahí, es la,
in Mountebank Alley.
y es fácil de reconocerla. Pero amo lo arrecha que es que ella va diciendo hacemos esto. Oh, wow. Y vamos a hacer esto. Y yo me meto acá. Y vamos a hacerlo así, discreto.
I should double the patrols, just in case.
Ok.
Audacious rat, the Cintrian. But we'll get him.
O sea que me van a estar atacando esporádicamente. Excuse me. Wait. No. ¿90? Voy a meditar. Y vamos a guardar. Ponte un atuendo que Ana Henrietta considere apropiado para la velada. Ok. Oh, fuck.
Let's end this.
Ese hijo de puta, ¿por qué me está atacando? ¿No ve que me están atacando a mí, carechimba?
Time to end this.
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Ok, dice contrato de un brujo. ¡Epa! ¡Qué guapo! ¡Qué Qué guapo. Wait, vamos a ver si podemos hacer un viaje rápido. Sí, acá. Me cambié para nada.
Like the fragrant whiff. What is the pheasant is doing now?
Oh,
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
wait. No. Wait, what? ¿Qué es esto? ¿Esto qué activa? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Mientras esto carga, ya vuelvo.
Face Eredin.
Así no tenemos que volver a escuchar
With
esto.
the help of friends. Wild Hunt could be defeated.
Muy bien. Me toca mirar bien el mapa porque se activó. Ay, no me joda. Este es el punto del encuentro. No, yo quería este primero. Estúpida. Wait, what? Vamos primero a este. Quiero verme bien bebé para Henrietta. Tanta habladera de vino me dio ganas como de vino. ¿Dónde está el que atiende? Ah, míralo.
Sacre bleu. It's a crime. You're from the north. That's painfully clear.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew. My salon stands open. Please come in.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
¿Cuál es la pinta que ella quiere?
Thanks. Think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
Wait, what? Ah. Probablemente no le guste. Me voy a poner la máscara de lobo. Si no le gusta que se joda. Wait, what? Porque me sigue saliendo como... ¿Debo ponerme toda una pinta o algo? What?
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
Thanks. Think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
Me tengo que cambiar más la madre. Que me tengo que quitar esto, supongo. A ver si me pongo este, si le quita o no. Ah, sí. Apenas empiece la pelea, oh my god. Me cambio de ropa. Porque me cogen así y me masacran.
Nice to...
La pereza.
Nice tune.
Antes de eso,
Welcome.
Let me see what you got.
estos extractos yo no los termino de entender, la verdad. Prefiero no ponerme a chimbear con eso. Holy shit, tan caro.
So long.
Do not trample any hopes.
Muy bien. A tu salud, Santana.
Now, why does that not surprise me?
Lo que más te gusta. Sí, señor.
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style.
Bitch, ¿por qué no se me ve el...?
Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... Just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All
Oh.
who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who
Bitch,
you are.
compré eso para ni chimba. Are you fucking kidding me? Cuánta elegancia.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
Amo que creen que con esa máscara no van a identificar a Geralt con ese cabello. Con esa como imponencia, no sé.
Your plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. As soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present three
Sí, claro.
superb
Muy
series of
incógnito,
artistry.
ajá.
The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely...
Los ojos, marica.
Sadly,
Incógnito los ojos. ¿Cómo va a esconder esos ojos?
We would have
Son
left it
únicos.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Bellant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Ok.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
Qué hermoso,
The
marica.
residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaveri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Muy bien. Participa en los entretenimientos de la velada. Busca por las alcobas una mujer con orquídea Kaveri en el pelo. Oh.
Please do not disturb.
Come on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you.
Yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you another hunt?
Wait, what? I don't get it. Busca. Wait. Lanza las bolas de pintura para sacar. Oh, güey. No me deja. No me deja, ¿por qué? No me deja. Wait, ¿tengo que hacerlo cerca o algo? No, no me deja. I don't know.
Do you read poetry? No, it is really as fun as that. Let's go.
Your boards, as you've made no effort to understand. It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and influence.
A metaphor. What else will they think of?
I shall go.
Or perhaps I won't.
Master of the Lancers of Lord, venture beyond the bounds of cognition.
Do you fear taking a bath? No. Come, let's look in the alcoves.
Quería hacer cosas. What the fuck is that?
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Saraba Durandum Kalabathista Sabeshkahi Beshkahi Ha.
Ah, how beautiful.
Okay, girl.
The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
We wish to be alone. Please, leave.
Wait, what?
As for us, are you sure?
My employer swears it. Besides, have you not heard the news?
Offering one to me. Leave us be.
I'm sure you understand.
Good health to you.
Oh, wow.
Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but pretentious. So much time I spent
El brujo enamorado.
at one man play.
Oh my god.
About to burst from a surfeit of beauty.
Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Me quedé atascado. Oh my god.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only
De
take a minute.
momento no mostrado.
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
Es más como Teta Time.
Oh, this is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me.
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
Oh,
What was the matter?
When he learned I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
oh my god. La amo.
We came here to meet you.
Tan descarado,
specifically.
coqueta.
To meet me? But why?
My god.
Adrian Noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Teta Time. No culito time, pero Teta Time sí.
Ah, you must think I'm Cecilia.
Oh,
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here, tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
debería poder pegarse un bailoteo.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it. Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with this.
Ese no está por acá metido. Vividora. Esos son los nombres de los personajes que me encantan. Vividora.
Don't worry. How can you be so sure? Brother dearest.
Holy shit. Guardaespaldas.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come, we must consider what to do.
Bitch.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Ah, esto no me gusta.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Póngase de nuevo la máscara.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs.
Póngase la máscara, mijo. Well,
That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine.
no,
Go
bitch.
after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
No, I don't like that. Oh, no.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony.
Oh, yep.
Bloody handprint. It's his.
Oh,
Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too. Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil. Must have climbed this ladder. Could still be here. Need to stay alert.
ahora qué le dio a este hijo de puta.
Bloodstains.
¿Se hirió él?
Instead of snap chain. Jewel must have been on it. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out? Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
Wait, what? Oh my god.
Canvas is cut.
Va por la dueña del...
Looks like
Del chuzo.
Hunting knife, richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail.
Hoy sí hemos
I
tenido
caught
Teta
you
Time.
red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
Fell out of the window.
just so.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes, he stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must
Oh my
excuse me.
god. Espero que no la desvivan.
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift, at a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl. Someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun Tyne, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her, sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlef van der Eretain, an arrival from...
Oh my god, esta historia está espectacular.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine.
Oh my god, esto está increíble.
Ages, literally.
Y Detlef sin estar transformada es un bebesote. Oh my god.
Friends.
Nuevo papucho. Oh my god.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Oh my god.
Geralt has many merits.
Nuevo papucho definitivamente.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract.
Ahora lo veo más lindo.
The Beast of Beauclair, I suspect.
Oh my god, la tensión.
Satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe to toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible.
Oh my god, estoy amando esto pero mal.
Enough about the witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Se arma dramón.
Well,
What?
Regis, know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Y quisiera saber si este es un actor de verdad o es un diseño.
Don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of
Supongo que es un diseño.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detlef here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you are gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detlef believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore. That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renna.
Oriana, she really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long. But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Okay.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Now listen close.
Obvio lo tenían vigilado.
Where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detlef, who wants revenge above all else.
¿Qué se hizo el personaje?
You must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detlef here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detlef. Good luck, my friend.
Let's go. Oh my god, esto se puso muy bueno.
Splendidly
Wait,
played.
what?
I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back.
Oh,
It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem, especially a wine to be served to two exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish this second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
oh my god, qué bebé. Se me pareció un actor, pero ahorita no me acuerdo el nombre del actor. Pero qué bebé.
You have exceptional friends. This Detlef, an intriguing man to say the least.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet.
Mm.
I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
Hmm.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill. It stands along the Saône Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Ok, esta parte me fascinó. Me pareció muy buena esta historia. Dramon, muy bueno.
Decent. Seems I'm still hungover.
Bueno, vamos a cambiarnos. Excuse me. Mm,
None of which I seek to show myself in.
no.
Another murder by the horrid beast. Nil to the Peyrat
If they would just take to work as they take to dance and drink.
Diddly snips! My back aches something horrid.
A ver, vamos a ver qué han hecho acá. ¡Epa! ¡Epa, epa!
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed, and I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery.
Epa.
I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB. Strange. Something behind this wall, I think. Laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
Ujú. No sé si necesito... Wait. ¿Y aquí qué es lo que se puede meter? Mm, ok. You fucking let me... Oh my God. Para quien quiera que encuentre esta carta, me llamo Julius. Si estáis leyendo estas palabras, seguro que llevo mucho tiempo muerto, como corresponde a una persona de mi posición y mis vínculos familiares. Me enviaron a estudiar a Barnard, la famosa escuela para magos. Aunque no llegué a completar mis estudios, durante toda mi vida la magia no ha ejercido una influencia muy poderosa sobre mi alma. Cautivada por la pasión por la alquimia orgánica, dediqué los más hermosos años de mi vida a esa ciencia, la más maravillosa de todas. Y la mesa junto a la que seguramente estés ahora mismo Es el fruto del amor que puse en mi trabajo. Si también eres un amante de la alquimia, me aventuro a suponer que quedarás totalmente extasiado al contemplar mi descubrimiento. Si por contra esta maravillosa ciencia te es desconocida, sigue mi consejo, por favor. Tira esta carta, aléjate de la mesa y no vuelvas nunca más. La práctica de la alquimia por parte de aficionados puede provocar lesiones e incluso la muerte. Okay, this is too much.
BB, know anything about the laboratory in the cellar? One of the previous owners take an interest in alchemy?
A laboratory? Alchemy? I know nothing of it. But I understand that to a witcher this must be a very intriguing find.
It is. It was walled up. Equipment's pretty ancient too, so it must have belonged to someone who lived at Corvo Bianco before you started working here. Whoever it was sure knew their stuff, though. Got dragon glass vials and flasks, stills, sublimators, vengerometers.
Forgive me, sir, but I fear I don't follow.
Just saying, it's top-notch equipment. True masterpieces of craftsmanship for use in alchemy. Brewing a concoction with this stuff versus doing it over an open fire? Well, there's no comparison.
Then I am all the more delighted you discovered it, sir.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
Indeed, momentum is best maintained once established. Now that we've finished the general renovations, you might begin to consider such things as a new bed or additional armor stands or weapon
Bitch, ya no habían reemplazado la cama.
furnishings, and a fresh coat of paint on the walls would do much to improve the guest quarters.
Thinking about buying a comfortable bed. Always wanted one.
Excellent idea. In your profession, rest is supremely important. But say the word, and I
Solo
shall
ha dormido
order
como
the bed
3 veces en todo el juego.
carpenters who craft comfort for the court.
Great. Order me a fine bed, please. Think I deserve one at my age.
True indeed, true indeed. I shall send a runner at once. The bet will be in place by this time tomorrow. Is there anything else you require, sir?
If you don't mind, I'd rather postpone talking about renovations. Need to ask you something else.
Of course, sir, as you wish. What is the nature of your inquiry?
Starting to get into this whole renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
What a splendidly wise idea. Now that the general refurbishment is done, why not see to the grounds? Perhaps renovate the stables, or return Madame Bolis's garden to its former verdancy?
So, sometimes I have to brew a potion, but I can't find the herbs I need growing anywhere nearby.
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by Madame Nina, Monsieur Bolis's wife, seems the ideal place to cultivate herbs.
Ideal
In
place.
fact, it's roomy enough to plant shrubbery.
2000.
Good idea, Barnabas Basil.
Okay.
Herbs there will save me hours of painstaking searching and harvesting.
The idea is yours, sir. I am but the humble executor of your will. I believe we shall have sown the first seeds in 2 days' time. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Se puede hacer eso también.
You know, Roach, my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together. And since I finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Oh, a sturdy stable testifies to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have them start working on it at once.
My Roach deserves the best. Have them refurbish the
My
stables.
Roach. Creo que nunca se había referido al caballo así.
And completing construction takes time.
Oh my god.
Likely no more than 2 days. Will
Quiero
you be able to do
estornudar.
anything else, sir?
No, ya, bye.
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
Tremenda mansión nos estamos armando acá.
Go, go. Hey-ya!
Marica. Puto caballero bien. Quítese. Oh, what the fuck, ¿dónde me metí ahora? What the fuck? Oh, no, sí. Avanza, caballo.
I stock the larder of the Duchessa herself.
Which act always with reason.
Her idleness is deep mistress of life.
Yep.
Ravix of Forehorn. Why, it is an honor.
What have you got there?
Esta fue la que me gané, ¿no?
So long.
Muy bien.
Vanity band. Music to a smithy's ears.
Oh, fuck. Caballo.
Slow now. What do you get for all that work?
Bitch, ¿para dónde va? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Can you...
The book of lust is hard and dirty. No one can
Just take to work.
Marica, ¿qué es eso? Oh my god. Qué caballo, sí, Dios mío. No, perro. Voy a manejar porque no me comporta. Can you... Oh my god, ahora sí fue puta control de
Camp's
mierda.
abandoned, but a lot of this damage is recent. Guess I arrived just a little too late. Should look around still. Says Great White Terror on the contract. Could be the same damn beast as in the notice, though. Signs of a fight. Paw prints, beastly ones, that's clear. Just on this spot, though. Aerial attack. Must have been. Man, bled to death. Big beast inflicted these wounds. Clear from the claw marks. Must have a toothy smile, too, judging by what ripped his throat open. Draconid. Gotta be. Maybe a basilisk? Except these prints don't belong to any variety I know. Just a little different.
Oh.
area is dangerous. I'd say there's a basilisk nesting around here. You'd be wise to remain at some distance.
Yes, I'm familiar with the matter, and quite proud to say a basilisk does nest here. I look after it personally.
Look after it? It's not exactly a pet. Beasts murdering folk who come through here.
Just a minute. It does not murder those who do not trespass upon its territory.
You post those warnings?
Indeed, to prevent anyone from coming to any harm.
Well, a lot of good they did. Got a freshly mangled corpse right here.
Most likely a merchant, the poor bloke. Just today, I learned 2 traders had chosen this route despite the signs. I came as quick as I could to warn them. Too late, alas. I've instructed my servants. They shall take the body, return it to the family with a generous sum as recompense.
Pay the victim's family's compensation? Why?
These lands have been my family's for decades, granted to us by Duchess Ademarta. Beyond them, the basilisk ventures not, hunts not, it does not kill or destroy. Provided it is not provoked. Yet if it does destroy, if it kills, I compensate all for the loss, from my own coffers.
Your coffers. Got a store of sons and husbands in there to compensate for those shredded by your beast?
Naturally, I cannot revive the dead, but I do make generous restitution to their loved ones. Just last summer, I paid a leather tooler's widow 800 crowns. This unfortunate merchant's family, to be duly indemnified as well.
Who exactly are you? And how'd you develop such an interest in the beast?
Count Borges, happy to be of service. As to the beast, well, this subspecies is our dynastic symbol. The De Salvareses have for centuries signed with the Regulus Platinum. As family legend has it, a female of the species rescued an ancestor, a boy at the time, from a burning building. She took the tyke back to her nest, where she fed him as if he were one of her own youngsters.
Malarkey.
To be sure, but beautiful malarkey it is.
Where's the basilisk nesting? Any idea?
Of course I've an idea, but you don't really expect me to tell you. Those are not toy swords. I know your intentions.
Find it myself then. Easy to track.
Inútil de mierda.
Mentioned 2 merchants, so I might also look for the other corpse. Basilisk scales are usually thicker, not nearly so fine. Could be more sensitive to fire, this one.
Alas, it is true. Locust has a terrible fear of fire. She's a highly sensitive creature. Rid your mind of any thought to kill her, and you will destroy the last of a species.
Busted barrels. Contents spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there. Used to treat leather. Beast smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale.
Yokoko is so very curious. Strong scents especially intrigue her. The barrels, they must have drawn her in. Drawn her to the caravan.
Strange. These burn marks. Beast's venom make them? Subspecies must be highly toxic.
It is so indeed. A wound from a sterling basilisk festers long.
Need to brew a potion that'll neutralize that. Busted barrels slimed with venom. Hallmarks of an attack. Basilisk must have caught the second victim here. Anyway, got 2 cents. Venom and tannin. Ought to be enough to track the beast.
Why track her at all? Your caste is protected. Her death would forever destabilize the ecosystem. Who knows what would happen? I see unforeseeable consequences down the line. Simply refrain from provoking her. Harm her not, and she too will leave you untouched. I've long suspected they do it on purpose. Scent their goods. They seek to lure the basilisk to destroy their wares. It allows them to demand compensation from their assurers.
No sé por qué. No. Después como de reiniciarlo fue que pasó, ¿no? Oh, que la... What the fuck?
Odors dispersed. Seems to be everywhere. Basilisk must be high in the sky. Blood stains. Clear as day. Sense perceptible again. Just as I expected. Second victim, but relatively unscathed. Basilisk must have been dragging him back to its nest for later. Dropped him for some reason. Wonder why.
En respuesta a tu pregunta acerca de la ruta de transporte planeada para los barriles de tanino, deja que te confirme. El itinerario oficial respaldado por el gremio sigue atravesando las tierras del conde de Salvares. El consejo no ve motivos para desviarnos de nuestro camino tradicional. El conde se ha comprometido a cubrir todos los eventuales daños que pueda causar el gran terror blanco. De modo que incluso en caso de destrucción de toda la mercancía, el gremio no perderá dinero. Which I see nothing. Marica, ¿cómo ven eso? Marica, apenas si veo eso.
Here's something, but it's no basilisk screech. Human voices.
Oh, fuck.
Yamo, Harry, prepare the equipment. Beast wandered off somewhere.
Esos tatuajes de corazones, ok. Oh my god.
And who might you be?
Funny, about to ask you the same.
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Crinfrid, would you?
Aye, we do. But how's it you know? And again, who the hell are you?
Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher. Know your brethren in arms. Bohold, Kenneton Desperate, New Boy too.
Ah, you're that witcher. Aye, Bohold mentioned you. Said you swing a mean sword.
A professional. Good you came along. Could take on the brute together. Talk is the venom's something horrifying. Could use another pair of hands. Fee what we've gotten from the guild. We'll share it fair and square. You in?
Gentlemen, this hurts my ears and pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected. If you fear to lose the guild's reward, I shall repay it, and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the last living specimen of a near-extinct subspecies.
Willing to pay, are you? Long as we do nothing? That's rather novel. What say you to that, master? Far as I know, beasts culled the human race by 5 already.
Beast has to die. We work together, we'll make quick work of it.
After all I told you of your caste, you would murder her? Or you will regret this, friend. I know folk. I shall tell them you slew the last surviving specimen.
Sorry, Master de Salvarez. Actually, not sorry. A monster's a monster. Silvery, plaid, or polka-dotted, last or next to last specimen, doesn't matter. It's a dangerous predator that kills humans. Enough said.
Y más
Alchemists, I know many.
y más que él la tiene como mascota.
A heartless cur who cares not an ounce for balance in nature. You shall pay arms and legs for their wares.
¿Lo van a matar?
More.
Somebody plug this Lorden's gob, eh? Right, Master Witcher. How do we aim to fight the filth? We've crossbows. Comply with bolts while you do the hack and slash? Or all go at it as a bunch, blades in hand, fire in our hearts? You decide. You're the one with experience.
Use your crossbows, keep her on the ground. Good idea.
Did you say her?
It's a female, yeah.
Hear that, lads? We've a learned witcher here. 100 spans out, and he's spotted what the lizard's got between its legs. Right now, lads. You've heard the specialist. Ready your crossbows.
All good and fine, but the monster's not in its nest. Gotta track it down first.
Not at all necessary, Geralt. We looked into it. Gave it a think. Traders use tannin to lure the beast. Who says we can't do the same?
You got any tannin?
Came into a bit, aye. Yeah, willing to do the honors?
There.
Grab your bellies! Shoot that bitch down!
Bitch, what the fuck is that? Oh, holy shit. Wait, ¿Debe ser este? ¡No! ¿Por qué no la bajan? Oh my god. Necesito que la bajen. Oh. Oh, no le puedo dar con mi chimba. Oh, me envenenó. Fuck. Güey, necesito usar la ballesta. Oh my god. Oh my god, los está hiriendo. Oh my god. Voy a tener cuidado con el veneno. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Come on.
Oh, ya casi. Fuck. Muy bien. Dracarys. Tremendo.
To fight at a true witcher's side. Prime the way you swung that razor, mate.
Mention some fee from a guild.
Cosas que pasan, cosas que pasan. Por descargar The Witcher en páginas rusas. Una página polaca. Wait, what? Ya. Debo volver a matar a este carechimba. Qué pereza. Oh my god. Oh, me envenenó. Oh my god. No pude hacer lo que quería. Nope. Not this time, motherfucker.
Lost your nerve?
Nope. ¡Oh! ¡Eh! Más rápido esta vez. Let's go. Oh my god.
A stroke like that. To fight at a true witcher's side. Prime the way you swung that razor, mate.
Mention some fee from a guild. I hear you right?
Ha! Witcher drives right for the gut. A professional, right thorough. Your share, friend. Every last copper as we agreed. We'll collect us a few of them silver scales and a tail. Proof for the guild, right?
And we'll get word of you to
El otro lo tenía como mascota. Y el otro asesinando y no le parecían tranqui. Rest in peace.
Ok, muy bien. Voy a dejar a Geralt de momento aquí nomás.
5 minutes later.
Pero bueno, estaremos muy pendientes esta semanita de todas estas cosas. Y nada, muchas gracias a todos y nos vemos en la próxima. Bye.